What if every sunrise brought not just a new day, but an entirely new existence, devoid of yesterday's memories? You wake up in your bed, the morning light soft through the curtains. A quiet sense of disorientation settles over you. This room is familiar, yet the details feel distant, as if seen for the first time. A faint unease ripples through your mind. You check the clock on your bedside table. The time is 7 a.m. It feels like a new beginning. You try to recall yesterday. What did you do? Where were you going? The day before is a blank slate. This absence of memory is unsettling. You search your mind for any specific event from the past 24 hours. There is nothing. Not a single memory from beyond yesterday morning. Only a void. Your partner stirs beside you. You recognize their face, feel a connection, but struggle to place shared moments. You ask a simple question: what did we do yesterday? They respond with confusion, their own mind also blank. A chilling realization begins to dawn. It's not just you. Others are experiencing this same profound emptiness. You reach for your phone, but have no memory of recent messages or calls. The screen shows only the current date. You turn on the television, seeking answers. News anchors report widespread disorientation and memory loss. The reports are fragmented, full of questions. No one knows what is happening or why. You try to remember your job, your daily routine. The steps feel new, untested. Stepping outside, you observe your neighborhood. Faces are confused, conversations halting. A child cries in the park. Their parents struggle to comfort them, forgetting recent memories of their child's joys or fears. Car accidents begin to occur, not from malice, but from drivers forgetting routes and road rules. Emergency services are overwhelmed. Calls flood in about forgotten identities, lost loved ones, and general panic. Doctors struggle to diagnose patients who can't recall their symptoms, or even their own names. People begin writing notes to themselves, names, addresses, urgent tasks. They cover their arms, their walls. The human instinct to record, to remember, ignites in a frantic scramble against the void. The profound scale of this event becomes terrifyingly clear. It is global. It affects everyone. Governments attempt to issue warnings, but the message itself is quickly forgotten. The first hour ends. The sun is fully risen, casting a stark light on a world fundamentally changed. Humanity exists in a perpetual present, 24 hours deep. There is no yesterday, only an immediate now. Every morning is a new awakening, a fresh discovery of self and world. This is not merely amnesia. This is a complete rewiring of existence. You stand at the precipice of a new reality. What will you choose to remember, and how? You wake up in an unfamiliar room. Sunlight streams through a window you do not recognize. A profound silence fills the air. Your mind is a blank slate beyond the last few hours. Identity, purpose, location, all are mysteries. This is the new morning. You try to speak, but your throat feels dry. A name, a face, a memory beyond 24 hours ago is utterly absent. Nothing resonates. Your reflection stares back from the bathroom mirror. It is your face, yet it holds no personal history. It is a stranger's face. Instinct guides you to a phone. Its screen displays unfamiliar apps and contact names. No single name sparks recognition. A note on the table, hastily scrawled: you have 24 hours of memory. Write everything down. The words hit with a chilling clarity. The world outside is strangely subdued. Less traffic, fewer distant sounds. A collective pause hangs in the morning air. You step outside. Neighbors stand bewildered, exchanging hesitant, unfamiliar greetings. Shared confusion is the only common ground. The sheer weight of what is lost begins to settle. Not just memories, but skills, relationships, a lifetime of accumulated knowledge. Children cling to parents they vaguely recognize. Their cries are not for comfort, but for the history they cannot grasp. Workplaces are ghost towns. Tools lie idle, computers hum uselessly. No one remembers their duties, their projects, their colleagues. Emergency services struggle. Operators cannot recall protocols. First responders lack critical geographical knowledge or medical history. Grocery stores fill with people unsure of their needs. Familiar brands mean nothing. Basic survival becomes an immediate puzzle. The digital world is a sea of incomprehensible data. Passwords are lost, digital identities shattered. Connectivity becomes isolation. Language itself feels fragile. You know words, but their shared meaning, their context, must be constantly re-established. Governments attempt to issue directives. But who remembers the authority, the sender, the purpose? Trust crumbles instantly. Every interaction is a first impression. Every person you meet is a stranger. The emotional toll is profound, isolating. Fear is a new constant companion. Not knowing who you are, or what you can do, breeds anxiety about the next moment. Yet, a primal drive for order stirs. Some instinctively begin writing notes, drawing maps, attempting to build a daily foundation. You experiment with markers, a color-coded wristband, a specific object placed in a certain spot. Future you needs guidance. Learning simple facts about your immediate environment becomes crucial. The location of the kitchen, the bathroom, the door. The concept of yesterday becomes a theoretical construct, an empty slot where history used to reside. It is a daily loss. Some succumb to despair, unable to cope with the daily reset. Their movements are slow, purposeless. They drift. Others find a strange liberation. Old regrets are gone. Every moment is fresh, a chance to define yourself anew. Small acts of kindness emerge. A stranger offers a shared meal, a moment of fleeting connection. Empathy survives. As the sun begins to set, the scale of the crisis becomes undeniable. This is not a temporary affliction. This is permanence. You stand at the threshold of a new global existence. A world rebuilt on a 24-hour cycle. A world without history. The first day ends. You prepare for the next morning's inevitable reawakening, to a self you will not remember. You wake to an unfamiliar room, a note clutched in your hand. This is day 2. You don't remember writing it. Your own handwriting stares back at you, a stark reminder of yesterday's forgotten self. The reality hits you anew. Across the world, millions grasp for identical, hastily scrawled messages. A collective amnesia reboots reality each dawn. The first challenge, relearning your own name. Then, your loved ones. Their faces become familiar strangers daily. Commutes become treacherous. Drivers forget routes, rules, even the meaning of road signs. Traffic grinds to a halt. Complex jobs are impossible. Surgeons forget procedures mid-operation, pilots forget how to fly mid-flight. Global supply chains immediately collapse. Who ordered what? Where was it going? No one remembers. Grocery stores quickly empty. Fresh food rots on shelves as distribution fails. The simplest tasks become monumental. Governments attempt to issue daily directives. But new faces mean new doubts. Trust is a 24-hour commodity. Emergency services struggle. Firefighters forget their training, paramedics lose vital medical knowledge overnight. By day 3, the internet becomes a labyrinth of forgotten passwords and unread warnings. Digital life fades. Communities start to self-organize. Simple, visual maps appear in town squares, drawn daily. Families devise elaborate systems of notes and symbols. Each morning, they piece themselves back together. Money loses meaning. Banks are empty shells. Bartering becomes the primary form of exchange. The sheer effort of daily reorientation is exhausting. The brain aches from constant rediscovery. Complex infrastructure falters. Power grids become unreliable as engineers forget maintenance protocols. Water treatment plants operate on autopilot, for now. But how long until their caretakers forget crucial steps? Children are perhaps the most resilient. Each day is a new adventure, unburdened by past expectations. Yet, even for them, the constant cycle of new teachers and classmates brings profound insecurity. The world becomes a theater of repeated first impressions. Every conversation, a fresh start. By day 5, cities grow quiet. Most people stay close to home, where their daily routines are somewhat stable. Gardens sprout in unexpected places. The immediate need for food overrides all other priorities. Fear is a daily reawakening. You remember being afraid, but not what of, until you consult your notes. Some succumb to despair. Why continue, if joy and sorrow vanish with the sun? But others find a strange freedom. No regrets, no grudges. Only the present moment exists. By the end of week 1, a new rhythm emerges. A daily ritual of self-reconstruction. The world has become a cycle. A 24-hour perpetual motion machine of discovery and loss. You are still here. Learning, adapting, forgetting. Ready for tomorrow's unknown self. Each dawn, the self-reconstruction begins. You read your notes, your daily archive of who you are. Your personal memory system, a fragile tether to the fleeting present, expands. Photos, voice memos, essential facts. The city wakes with you, its hum a little less purposeful. A daily reacquaintance with the world. You arrive at your designated place, guided by yesterday's written instructions. Routine tasks persist. But complex projects, those needing multi-day planning, falter. The concept of a deadline fades. Supply chains grow erratic. Goods arrive late, or not at all. Who made the order yesterday? Empty shelves become a common sight. The illusion of constant abundance recedes. Infrastructure begins to strain. Power grids, unmaintained, flicker more frequently. Water treatment plants operate with inconsistent oversight. Public fountains run dry. Waste management struggles. Small piles of refuse accumulate at street corners. Currency begins to lose its consistent value. Local bartering emerges, direct exchange. Community hubs become vital. Shared information, warnings, and daily tasks are exchanged here. Simple, fast-growing agriculture thrives. Gardens are planted, harvested, replanted within the daily cycle. Pets rely on your daily rediscovery of their needs. A constant, renewed commitment. Legal systems, unmoored from precedent, become non-existent. There are no long-term laws. Serious crime is rare, planned malice is forgotten by morning. So is any form of justice. Every morning, family members are reintroduced. A delicate dance of recognition and fresh connection. Children's education shifts. Focus moves to immediate, practical skills, essential for daily survival. Art and music flourish for pure enjoyment. Every performance is spontaneous, always new. Grief is re-experienced each morning, but so is joy. Emotions live only in the present moment. There is no future to plan for, beyond the coming hours. No past to hold on to. You map your immediate surroundings. Daily guides, created fresh, for navigating today's world. Global history, personal milestones, all are constantly erased. The world is perpetually young. Yet human ingenuity persists. Simple solutions emerge from daily necessity. Resourcefulness is your constant companion. Every day brings new problems, new answers. The world grows quieter. Less urgency, less noise. A more immediate, tangible existence. Food, water, shelter. These basic needs become the relentless, primary focus of every day. Essential tools gain immense value. Their care and use are remembered through diligent daily notes. You look to the horizon, not remembering yesterday's view, not anticipating tomorrow's. Each sunrise is a new beginning. A daily rebirth, shedding the old self for the new. The 24-hour cycle is absolute. You are bound to it, a perpetual motion of becoming. This is not the life you knew. It is the life you live. Relentless, immediate, human. You wake. Again. Your notes, a lifeline, dictate your day. Simple tasks become monumental. Remembering where you put your keys requires constant vigilance. Roads fall silent. Complex commutes, intricate logistics, are forgotten daily. Water treatment plants fail. The intricate systems governing clean water demand forgotten expertise. Stores run bare. The supply chains, invisible until now, cease to function. You learn to scavenge, to rely on what is immediately available. Each day, a new lesson. Communication becomes fragmented. Messages must be delivered and acted upon within a single cycle. Governments, corporations, all cease to exist as remembered entities. Only local bonds remain. The past is a whisper, a collection of forgotten actions. Your identity, a daily construction. Maps become vital. Every landmark, every path, is relearned each morning. Your home is your anchor. Familiar objects, strategically placed, guide your initial hours. Farmers struggle. Agricultural cycles, planting seasons, become impossible without records. Animals thrive. The wilderness reclaims forgotten spaces, unhindered by human planning. Schools are gone. Learning complex skills requires daily, direct instruction, repeated endlessly. Doctors face impossible odds. Diagnoses, treatments, require continuous memory, now lost. Your body remembers muscle memory. Repetitive actions, skills learned deeply, persist. Tattoos become personal archives. Symbols, dates, names, etched onto the skin. Art shifts. Ephemeral creations, transient beauty, for the moment only. Humanity converges. Small, self-sufficient groups form, sharing the burden of daily survival. Fire is central. It cooks, it warms, it serves as a daily focal point. You measure time by the sun. Its rise and fall define your existence, absolute and unchanging. Words are precious. Every spoken instruction, every warning, holds immediate weight. Innovation is slow. Each discovery, each adaptation, must be recorded and taught anew daily. The vast history of humankind, reduced to artifacts. Objects, silent witnesses, of a forgotten past. Your relationships are intense, immediate. Love and loss reset with the dawn. Fear is real, but short-lived. Anxiety dissipates with the changing light, replaced by the present. Hope resides in the moment. Each sunrise offers a fresh chance, free from yesterday's failures. The world is perpetually new. A constant canvas, waiting to be rediscovered, day after day. You are a creature of habit. Routine becomes your memory, your internal compass. This is not survival. This is living. Stripped bare, fundamental, profoundly human. 10 years have passed. The subtle hum of distant machinery fades. The complex world unravels around you. No one remembers how the city's water flowed yesterday. Essential knowledge, once commonplace, evaporates daily. Each sunrise brings the fresh revelation of failing systems. You encounter the same collapsed road anew. Complex technology retreats into silent, inert monuments. Their purpose lost, their workings a mystery. The vast network of information is gone. Books are just paper, their stories never truly remembered. Without shared history, grand projects cease. Maintenance becomes a daily, localized, immediate task. Cities become ghost towns of forgotten grandeur. Nature slowly reclaims every forgotten structure. The rhythm of the seasons still dictates life. But each planting cycle is a new experiment, a fresh hope. You learn to identify edible plants daily. Survival depends on keen observation, not inherited wisdom. Specialized roles emerge from routine. You recognize the water finder, the gatherer, the fire starter. No titles, no hierarchy beyond the day's immediate needs. Everyone contributes what they discover. Your identity is forged in action, not memory. You are what you do, right now, in this moment. Language simplifies, gestures become crucial. Communication focuses on the immediate, the tangible. Children grow up in this perpetual present. Their learning is a daily rediscovery of basic truths. Love persists, a daily act of renewed affection. Familiarity is found in shared routines, not shared pasts. Grief is fleeting, a sharp pang that fades by morning. Every loss is re-experienced with fresh sorrow. There is no fear of the unknown, only the constantly new. Each morning, a blank slate, a new challenge. You rediscover your own strengths daily. Every skill is a fresh triumph, a new ability. Art is ephemeral, created for the moment. A song, a dance, a temporary carving in the sand. Curiosity drives exploration, not memory. You map your immediate surroundings anew each dawn. The sky is always a wonder. The stars, a daily revelation, untainted by past knowledge of constellations. Time loses its linear weight. Days blend into a continuous, vibrant present moment. You are perpetually present. There is no burden of expectation, no ghost of former selves. Humanity thrives on pure instinct and immediate connection. Stripped bare, fundamental. This is not stagnation. This is a constant state of becoming. A continuous, profound beginning. You are living an endless day. A continuous rediscovery of yourself and your world. You wake, new again. The world unfolds before you, a pristine canvas. Every sunrise brings a profound, beautiful oblivion. Your hands remember the motions. A practiced ballet of instinct guides you through the morning preparations. You trust your body's wisdom. Complex machines are silent monuments. Your tools are few, sturdy, and intuitive. Their purpose is immediately apparent. Stories and instructions are carved into wood, painted on walls. Symbols guide your actions, a universal language of images. The communal garden thrives by habit. You learn to tend the familiar rows, harvesting what your hands intuitively recognize. You gather with your kin. Faces are new, yet the connection is immediate. Today's tasks are shared, lessons reinforced. The forgotten roads vanish beneath verdant growth. Nature reclaims the remnants of a complex world you cannot recall. Towering skeletons of old cities stand silent. Their purpose lost, they slowly yield to wind and weather. No one remembers their architects. Each day, new songs are sung, new patterns danced. Art is a momentary burst of shared emotion, then it dissolves into memory's void. Children are taught with patience and repetition. Each skill is a gift given anew, every dawn a fresh start for learning. Your body holds a vast library of motion, not thought. Skills are etched into your being, enduring beyond conscious recall. The world is felt, tasted, heard, smelled. Every moment is a vibrant symphony, undimmed by comparison to yesterday. Time is marked by the sun's arc, the moon's phases. The stars guide your simple understanding of the vast, rhythmic cosmos. Landmarks are etched into the landscape, painted rocks, unique trees. You follow familiar paths, guided by instinct and visual markers. Connections are forged in the now. Laughter and tears are genuine, intense, and transient, born of shared present experience. There is no accumulated grief, no lingering regret. Each morning, you are absolved, lightened, free of yesterday's shadows. The familiar becomes new again. The world is a book you reread daily, finding fresh wonder in every known detail. Within the communal structure, roles shift. Today, you might mend nets. Tomorrow, you could be a storyteller. Skills are shared. Old power grids fail, but wind and water offer tireless strength. Simple mills turn, harnessing the earth's rhythms. Clean water is life. Communities learn to collect rainfall, to filter springs, sustaining themselves with deliberate care. Homes are built from available materials. They are robust, adaptable, designed for immediate need, not generational legacy. Problems are solved with immediate brilliance. Necessity is the mother of daily invention, not long-term planning. The scent of morning dew, the warmth of the sun, these sensations are eternally fresh. There is no monotony, only presence. The drive to connect, to protect, to create endures. These fundamental human instincts persist, immutable and strong. You do not mourn what you cannot know. There is a peaceful resignation to the endless present, a quiet understanding. Yet, the echoes of a deeper past are sometimes felt, a fleeting sense of something profound just beyond grasp. A silent yearning. This existence breeds its own unique beauty. A transient artistry, a raw, unburdened appreciation for each passing moment. The earth itself seems to participate. A constant renewal, mirroring your own daily awakening. A cycle, complete. As the sun sets, you prepare for tomorrow's fresh beginning. The rhythm of light and dark is your only constant. You live an endless day. A continuous rediscovery of yourself and your world, 50 years into this profound, beautiful oblivion. Ultimately, in a world where every yesterday vanishes, humanity's enduring spirit might reveal that existence isn't about what we remember, but how we choose to live, anew, each day.